It's your boy Brandon Love Sports TV. Shout out to the LDBC Lions Den basketball community. I got something I need to talk about today. As y'all coming in the room, make sure y'all click that like button. Remember to like, share, subscribe. Push that notification bell so you know when we go live or when I do content. I appreciate y'all. I thank y'all so much for all your support and all your contributions to the channel. Let's cook. So I was watching Marcellus Wiley on his podcast, if that's what you want to call that today, where he did the biggest, and I can't believe I'm actually taking up for Stephen A. Smith, and believe it or not. When he was on Carmelo Anthony's podcast, and he was taking some direct hits at LeBron James, declaring war. Stephen A. Smith, I'm talking about, he was firing missiles at LeBron. And Carmelo was like, hey, man, speak your truth. I'm going to talk about Melo in a minute. It's talk going around that Melo did that because he ain't rocking with LeBron no more. If that's the case, kudos to Melo for getting rid of 275 pounds of dead weight. So, Stephen A. Smith starts going in on LeBron James, saying that, and I agree with everything he said, but I do think Stephen A. Smith was a coward and didn't step up. You know, I do think Stephen A. Smith waits until after the confrontation, and then he wants to go and act like Billy Bad Butt, you know, and I think he needs a reality check, and he needs to deal with it like a man when it first happens. So I'm not going to give him a pass on how he handled that situation, but I also can't give LeBron James a pass because what he did was just the unthinkable. And Stephen A. Smith, what's funny to me is like, is he just now realizing this about LeBron James? Clearly he don't watch our videos. Man, I've been telling y'all this dude was a snake for years now. LeBron will smile in your face, dog you out behind your back, go to management, not to mention all the things he's done to his teammates, people he calls his friends. So Stephen A. Smith said today, it's not so much what he said. It's not so much of the way LeBron James rolled up on him, which I think that was a chump move, though. The way LeBron James looked in the camera and all that stuff, he planted that cameraman there. And we all know that, man, because LeBron James is a clown. So we know what was up with that. But Stephen A. Smith was talking about how LeBron James, it wasn't so much the way he handled it on the court. And I agree with Stephen A. Smith 1,000% on this, even though I don't like him. But he was saying that LeBron James basically went on the Pat McAfee show and was dogging him out, because most of us remember that. I think I did a video on that. He went on the Pat McAfee show and he painted a narrative to play victim like he always does by saying that it was Stephen A. Smith took a direct attack on his family when he was just calling Bronny James out for playing like a scrub, which is what he is. I mean, what do you expect Stephen A. Smith to do? I mean, that's his job. He's a sports analyst, which means he goes and analyzes talent, looks at the game, calls it right down the middle, you know? And Stephen A. Smith didn't say it wasn't nothing personal, none of that. Bronny James was being a big crybaby, whining, and went and told his daddy instead of standing on business himself. Last I checked, Bronny James was 21 years old. He's a grown man. I don't want to hear no excuses about this, about that. Bronny James is an adult. If you over 18, you a man. So if Bronny don't want nobody talking about it, he needs to work on his game. Start getting better at shooting jump shots. You know, don't let his man run by and don't play too close on his man so he won't get beat in one-on-ones. You know, the simple things. Jump shots, free throws, all that stuff. Having a better court awareness, knowing who's on the floor with him. So Stephen A. Smith was calling him out. And LeBron James gets mad. I don't understand why Everybody else is fair game for being criticized. Their basketball game can be analyzed. All that stuff. Bronny ain't in high school no more. Because I was one of those dudes. I was like, let's not criticize until he gets in the pros. I even left him alone when he was at UCLA, even when he was playing like trash there. But I didn't say nothing about it. But you know what? It's time to take them training wheels off. You don't like it, you ain't good enough, get out the league. And let somebody come in that's actually good enough to play in the NBA. And that's how you fix that problem. So Stephen A. Smith, LeBron James, come here, talking about Stephen A. He was attacking my family, and there's a man in the house. I got to go out there and be a man and take care of my nigga. Shut up. That had nothing to do with your family. You ain't trying to impress your family, Negro. You just mad because you getting exposed and you don't like it. Somebody calls you out and you can't take it. And you got to watch that. See, LeBron James, he don't do a podcast every day like Stephen A. Smith. Stephen A. Smith could destroy LeBron James if he wants to. That's the truth. Now, I don't think you can take him in a fight, but that's another discussion. But Stephen A. Smith, he has the right to analyze and have an opinion about basketball without LeBron James getting all in his panties and in his feelings and got to go get a tampon. Be a man. You don't want, because the thing is, the problem is, you talking about protecting your son. You did more damage for your son by letting him get in the league because you had to force to manipulate the draft to get his undeserving behind, who shouldn't even been in the draft to begin with, and he ended up being the 50th pick, and that was an excuse. He's number 50 in the draft. He's the pick. I'm from. I don't tell people where I'm from. I don't do that anymore. So, but thanks for coming. But so he did all this crying about something that he started. LeBron James is the one that set all this up. So don't feel bad now. Don't be complaining and whining about it now. You the reason he's in the league. See, that's the thing. LeBron can't take it because Bronny's getting exposed because Bronny ain't as good as his daddy tried to make him try to make him out to look like he was. And the whole world can see it. And it's embarrassing. And then when sports analysts call it out, then instead of being a man about it, handle it the way you should, instead of trying to run up on somebody like a little chump, like a coward, and then come on the Pat McAfee show and dog the man out. And Stephen A. Smith, he destroyed LeBron James today. Destroyed him. I don't know if it's today or yesterday. What's going on, Jeremy Stewart? My man, you in the building. What's up? What up? What's up, y'all? Y'all get these likes up. Y'all smash that like button. Please smash that like. And so he exposed him. Man, Stephen A. Smith, he destroyed LeBron James today. Basically letting the whole world know why he can't stand LeBron. And he just stood on business. And Melo didn't save LeBron. Because I guess if they friendship wasn't over, it's going to be over now. Because LeBron James is so petty and in his feelings. Man, why didn't you say nothing for me? Well, I wouldn't say nothing for you neither, you clown. Because you wasn't there for me when I needed you to be there for me. When I was on the Lakers, you didn't stick up for me. Just like you dogged Russell Westbrook. Just like you dogged everybody that was on the team. So I don't want to hear it. So don't come up here wanting some sympathy at this point now. Stephen A. Smith destroyed LeBron James. He exposed him for the clown it is. And y'all know me, I don't even like Stephen A. Smith. I do not like him, not in the least bit. But the truth of the matter is, what he said needed to be said. LeBron does what he always does. He wants to create all these narratives, put all this false garbage out there that has no merit to it, can't stand on his own legs. And it's just him just talking out the side of his mouth. That's all it is. Out the side of his neck, really. And none of it makes sense. Like I said, the way to know LeBron James is lying, as long as his mouth is moving, he's lying. So this is stupid. It's a false narrative, is what it is. And that's what Stephen A. Smith basically said. He said LeBron James was on that TV trying to paint me. And he was like, at that point, he said, I was done. He said, gloves off, no more diplomacy, no more decency. It's time to just expose this dude for what he is. And that's what he is. He's a crybaby. If he can't get his way, he'll destroy things. And Marcellus, Wiley, you were on there cooning and doing all the stuff you were doing shucking and jiving for LeBron James. You ought to be ashamed of yourself, Marcellus Wiley. I ought to be ashamed. You may as well get the buck dancing music out. Boy, you tap dancing like Fred Astaire and Sammy Davis Jr. LeBron is the GOAT. LeBron is the GOAT. LeBron is the GOAT. I'm a sad, pathetic human being because I say LeBron James is the GOAT and I am a clown. What, Marcellus Wiley? I know Marcellus Wiley. He is known for shucking and jiving sometimes. But this is just, man, this is just overboard. I cannot believe you, Marcellus. Man, I cannot, man, this is sad. The way he put on his tap dancing shoes and took LeBron James' side and just dogged Stephen A. Smith. This is sad. You ought to be ashamed of yourself, Marcellus Wiley. But see, welcome to Clutch Sports, Marcellus. See, that's what these guys do. They take the bait and they run with it. They become part of, he's the newest member of the La Media. I cannot believe Marcellus. I guess he always been a LeBron James flunky, but I didn't know that till I saw it. I don't watch a lot of Marcellus Wiley. Football player, he was great. And some of his, I don't hate everything he does, you know. I think the brothers does a good job representing the black community. I think he stands on business when it comes to that. But this right here, come on, man. Man, you are sad. Let's start spreading the news. Start spreading the news. Sad, man. This is pathetic. Marcellus, you ought to have your media credentials revoked or suspended for a period till you start talking like you got some sense. LeBron James, that was a direct hit on Stephen A. Smith. Like I said, I'm not taking up for Stephen A. because Stephen A. He done a lot of shucking and jiving himself, got himself in what he's in, all the grifting he's been doing. All that stuff, a lot of this stuff he's getting back because stuff he's done. But at the same time, he still has the right, whether I agree with it or not, to talk about what he wants to talk about. This is sad. Y'all just go overboard. Is LeBron paying y'all that much money? Man, y'all have lost. I mean, you've sold your soul to this guy, man. He said, I don't like him either as a LeBron fan. But LeBron got destroyed, man, as far as Stephen A. Smith. He shouldn't, he should have had an energy of Serena Williams. Man, Jeremy, you a LeBron James fan? Man, as long as you've been on my channel, I cannot believe you a LeBron James fan. You still my boy, though. Just cut it out, the move with his life, because LeBron worrying about it. Yeah, man, LeBron James silly, man. Don't worry about Stephen A. Smith. You worry about you on your team. You better make sure you putting up numbers this year. You better not just putting up numbers. You better make sure you winning some games. Because I'm gonna tell you, the way y'all look on and during the preseason, and ain't gonna be no miracle come and all this kind of touch and you shall be healed and turning the water to wine and all that kind of stuff. Ain't none of that stuff gonna happen. Because the team is what it is. JJ Redick is still the coach. And y'all got all this talent on your team and can't do nothing with it. DeAndre Ayton looks lost out there. All these guys out here, man, y'all are trash, dude. Trash. And I'm gonna tell you, I don't think the Lakers gonna make the playoffs. That's another one of my videos I'm gonna do. I don't think the Lakers gonna make the playoffs. And don't be surprised if I'm like, man, Brennan Plus Sports TV was right. Brandon, what's up? Man, what's going on, Mike? I see you, man. Yeah, man, Marcellus Wiley, that is pathetic. I didn't know Marcellus. I like Marcellus Wiley. I still like him. But I can't believe he did that. Start spreading the news. And Marcellus Wiley has left the building. Man, I cannot believe this, man. Dude, he just went out of his way to try to embarrass Stephen A. Smith on that show, man. Marcellus, you